Hi, I'm Ray Moore and welcome to this week's Prod of the Week. This week's prod is comes from a session I had with one of the clients we have at Fluid. And I was just talking about his sales team. In fact, he was complaining about his sales team that they weren't getting results. He'd done everything. He'd changed the management. He'd sent them out on loads and loads of training, but they still weren't getting the results. They weren't following through. They just weren't picking up the phone. And he couldn't understand why. And it was getting to the point where it was at the end of his tether, and he was talking about getting rid of everybody and starting again. So just started to talk about his beliefs around being a salesman. How many people, when you're in a meeting or a party, or you just meet somebody socially, and you say, what do you do? How many of them say, well, I'm a salesperson? If it's like me, very, very rare. It's whole taboo around being a salesperson. We often talk about account managers and we give fancy titles, but ultimately, my belief is that we're all salespeople. We're all doing selling all the time. So what does that mean? I probably just need to go very quickly back to what my definition of being a salesperson is. So often if you ask somebody what's salesperson, I ask you just stop the video and define what being a salesperson is. And there's often lots of persuading or getting people to part with the money, all that sort of stuff. But ultimately, the real definition of being a salesperson is to professionally help others to buy. Now, I won't go into that too much detail. If you want any more background, then head over to our website, fluid.co.uk or fluidbusiness.co.uk, and search selling, and there's loads of blogs and videos on that subject. But I just really wanted to talk to you about being a business owner, and ultimately as a business owner, what are we doing? Well, we're selling ideas, we're selling vision, we're selling plans, we're selling our services, we're selling our products. And to some extent, it's just making that little switch and saying, well, as far as our team concerned, what we're helping our team to buy is our vision, our ideas and our plans. And as soon as we just make that mental switch, it becomes so much easier. So that's really the prod of the week is, how much are you selling? Or how much are you helping others to buy? And that's really all I want to say, and leave you on that note. So it's, let's talk about sales and always be selling. Hope you enjoyed that. Speak to you soon. Cheers now. Bye-bye.